YouTube. So today I just wanted to come to you guys and let you know I'm not pregnant anymore. Woo! Okay, I'm acting all excited right now, but honestly it's a bittersweet feeling because I was pregnant for almost a year. 9 months, guys, if you are not aware, is pretty much almost a year. So I kind of got used to being pregnant, and now that I'm not pregnant anymore, it's such a different feeling. But anyways, besides that, I did want to give you kind of an update on my labor and delivery. I don't want to make this too long, so I'll try to make it as quick as possible while still giving you guys all the information that went down. Okay, so basically I was due on March 27th. On March 23rd, I had my last doctor's appointment with my OB. I went in and she did her ultrasound and everything, and basically she told me that I was low on fluids and it would be better for the baby to be on the outside. She said that she was going to admit me into the hospital that night and have me induced. So I went in that night around 11 o'clock and they did the induction, which is pretty much where they stuck like a tiny tampon inside of me, and it had, I guess, some medication on it, and it was supposed to go in and I guess open up the cervix. I can't even remember right now. It was supposed to do its work in about 12 hours. So they did that, came back in 12 hours. She checked me and I hadn't budged at all. So she said, okay, the first one didn't work, we can try again, but the chances of it working the second time is slim to none, and right now your fluids are dropping. So she basically said that I would have to have a C-section. And mind you, throughout my whole pregnancy, having a C-section was like the scariest thing to me. I did not ever want to have a C-section. I didn't even know if I wanted to do natural or epidural, but I knew that C-section was out of the question. But I mean, since they said that that would be the safest for her, I said, all right, let's do it. So we got prepped for the C-section. I got a spinal, which is different from an epidural, but I was wide awake. My boyfriend was there, and yep, they started the procedure. It took about, I'd say, 20 minutes. It didn't hurt. At near the end, when they were pulling her out, I did feel a lot of pressure, and that was the worst part, but it wasn't all that bad. Once they pulled her out, my boyfriend saw the whole thing. He saw all the blood inside me, all my insides, and I'm like, how can you sit there and look at this? Like, I could not. But he saw everything. He saw her come out, and I couldn't really see anything because there was like a huge sheet in front of me. But I heard her first cry and it made me cry. I was so emotional. But then I got to meet her, I got to hold her. Daddy was super happy. So here comes the horror part of the story. Basically, during the C-section, I had lost a lot of blood. Either 23 cc or 2300 cc. And I'm not sure what that is, but apparently it's a lot. Okay, so I lost a lot of blood. The healing afterwards was so painful. It wasn't fun at all. I still feel a little bit of pain right now, 2 weeks later. They say it takes a full 4 to 6 weeks to fully heal, and that feels like a lifetime, but it's okay. About a week afterwards, I was in bed sleeping. It was about 6 in the morning, and I just feel something wet all over me. And I get up, turn on the light, and I see a bunch of blood everywhere. And at this point, I just start freaking out, going crazy. I thought I was dying. So I called my mom, told her what was going on, and she came right over and we went to the emergency room, and they said that I had lost even way more blood. So I had to be admitted into the hospital by myself without my baby girl with me, and it was so, like, I felt so sad because I missed her so much, within that one day. I'm so attached to her. I was so attached to her from the moment she was born. So having to be without her was just so, it was sad. But yeah, so I had to be admitted into the hospital and they had to do a blood transfusion for me because that's how much blood I had lost. They basically gave me 3 liters of someone else's blood to get me back to normal. The reason I had lost a lot of blood was because I had postpartum hemorrhaging. So that whole after effect of the C-section was basically a nightmare, but I mean, it was all worth it. I have a beautiful baby girl to show for it, and I couldn't ask for anything else. My boyfriend and I are super happy, and as cliche as it sounds, she is the best thing that has ever happened to us. So let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see in the future. I'm thinking of doing postpartum videos or baby updates. If you guys are interested in those, let me know and I'll definitely try my best to make those for you guys. Go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what else you guys are interested in seeing. Bye guys.